All right, guys, since I got the Guzzi tank off and I'm waiting for tools and parts, I'm going to take the advantage of this situation and do an upgrade. So when I bought this bike, there was like a foam insulation, a heat insulation on the inside of the fuel tank. This is obviously the fuel tank turned upside down. You can see remnants of it here. It was, as they say in the manual, here's the part right here. They call it a fuel tank central insulation. Well, it was just like an open cell foam, and after 12 years, it had basically turned to dust. As you can see, I peeled off as much of it as I could, and I'm going to replace it with this aluminized self-adhesive heat shielding. In order to do that, though, I've got to strip off the remaining bits of foam that are on here, so I'm using some mineral spirits to do that. Seems to be working all right. If I rub some of that on here, it's take me quite a bit of rubbing, but I'll get all that stuff off, and then I'll make basically a paper or a cardboard template. I'll cut out what I need out of the aluminum and stick that on. All right, I've made this template out of paper towels, and I've cleaned up the inside of this tank as good as I can with mineral spirits. Now I'm gonna cut this thing out. Got my template down on this aluminum foil. Traced it out, and we're gonna cut that out with a little room to spare and see how it fits. Okay, guys, here's where I ended up with the heat shielding. Had to sort of piece it together, but it's should be pretty functional. Actually should work better than the OE product that was on there. There's a couple little wrinkles in it, and you can see where I had to piece some pieces in. My template wasn't perfect, but should reflect some heat, and honestly it doesn't look that bad.